What's going on, everybody? It's Spicy Topic, and we still on this subject, of course. And so this dude is in jail, talking about Malia, who has a passed down fatal disease, an STD, from Nature Boy, who is currently denying y'all and trying to distance himself from it. Although we saw this dude online passing these girls around, bragging and boasting about unprotected sex and anal sex. Remember, one of the symptoms I talked about in a video the other day, if you haven't seen it, check it out, is E. coli is another symptom of fluid around the heart. E. coli lives in intestines. Nature Boy talks about anal a lot. Also, chest trauma, and that is something that the family who spoke out today talked about.
It's more shocking than anything because, again, like
It's
I said, she came back
it's
here to get
hard
better.
because I feel like once she go back, she's gonna die.
Correct.
That's just it.
Wow.
Because I don't know how she's going to be able to go back there and get in the same position that she was in physically and think that it's going to go okay at the second time around. I
All
mean,
this stuff going
she
on with her body.
literally has been through 3 procedures to even get her to this place. So going back into an environment that tells her, "Oh,
Hmm.
you don't need a doctor, you don't need
Hmm.
this and that."
Right.
How is she going to survive over there?
Right.
That's our issue, is that we're not even trying so much to hold her here. We just do not want her to get into the state that she was when she came here. When she arrived in New Orleans, that was like that was really something from a movie, to even see her, to see how weak she was. Like, everything about that was ridiculous. Okay, so then to keep finding out everything that has gone on, from the trauma to her body. Like, how do you develop trauma in a place that you said nothing has ever happened to you? You've never been into any car accidents.
Hmm.
How does a body develop trauma? So it's a lot of things, like I said, that we've seen physically and heard from the doctor that, yeah, that's scary to know that she wants to go to a place like that. She wants to go back in that environment.
And
Mentally,
not only
it
we are concerned, the doctors, the nurses, and everybody that came in contact with her is concerned about her actually healing and leaving again.
Yes.
Per the doctors and nurses' words.
whew,
Somebody said he's known for stomping on them people. Oh, wow.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, definitely
Wow.
there's been trauma to her body. So one of the biggest things I know, if the doctors say certain things, you know what to expect. So there's been trauma to her ribs.
Mm, mm.
Her organs is out of place. There's no way your organs would just be out of place. At the weight she was at, I mean, to physically hear to see what her body, to look at it, but physically hear what the
Mm.
doctor was saying about her organs being displaced because of trauma related issues. What trauma have you gone through over there other than someone putting their hands on you? I've never seen a car accident where they're like, "Oh my gosh, she's been in a car accident," that could have caused any kind of trauma. So
Mm.
what happened to your body for the doctor to say, "Oh well, yeah, some of this is trauma related." Okay, so what trauma? It can't just happen in your mind. You know,
Mm.
it cannot just happen in your mind.
Oh, CB.
So let me say this, Malia. Well, her real name is Tanisha. She knows exactly what happened to her. This is why I continue to say y'all have to let her take accountability for her. You stop. You what you should do is stop blaming everybody else or feeling sorry for her to the point where you just not thinking about the fact this girl knows she been beat up. She's the one that feels the pain of the trauma. She's the one that's suffering. She knows what she's in. But as you can see with Nature Boy, he does all that stripper stuff. He does all the seductive stuff. She's highly attracted to him. And his main way to charm these girls is he thinks he's all that. And because he has a whole crew of females that's always flex his ego, always on his panel, always letting him get away with cussing women out, abuse, still paying him money. These people are enabling him, period. Malia knows what she's involved in, so she need to be responsible. She don't, to me, you can't tell me nothing if you abandon your own baby. You abandon your own baby because you lazy and you don't want to do what you're supposed to do as a woman, as a grown up. I don't got too much mercy, respect. Definitely, I don't have any of that for you, but I have no mercy for you either. If you cannot get yourself together and go get your mind right, you can't teach me nothing about loving myself. You don't love yourself. You don't love yourself at all. You don't love yourself. It's no way you could abandon your child and feel nothing. And actually, now love moves you to move. It moves you to do stuff. So when people say they love you, they like, okay, what are you doing to show the love? Because when you love somebody, you do those things you don't really want to do, but you want them happy. So why you ain't taking care of your own child, let alone yourself? Absolutely not. So y'all need to stop. Y'all need to start holding her accountable for her actions.
So
Not only was he beating her, he let the other women beat her too.
Oh wow.
we
Oh my
believe
goodness.
that. Trust me,
Mm.
I'm not gonna even. I wouldn't even lie to you and tell you we don't believe that because we
Yeah,
do.
I believe.
We heard the doctor specifically state about the trauma and the placement of her organs. They stated that some of it looked trauma related. And when you speak with her or ask her, the first thing she tells us is, "No one has ever done me anything.
Hmm.
You know, no one has never touched me."
So this dumb girl is lying to the doctors, to the professionals. Like, you think we delusional like you? We're not delusional like you are. You actually choose to be delusional. You choose to be a liar. You're lying. You know that you've been hit, you've been kicked, you've been stumped. You know that you have been choked. You know because you feel the pain of it. We don't feel that when Nature Boy kicking you upside your head, stumping you in your ribs, and from what they saying, letting the other girls beat up on you. The same chicks that's hollering, "We want you back, we love you." These liars. This is sick. Like, I don't feel sorry for her, because why should I feel sorry for somebody that's choosing this?